Hi guys! I am not doing a live video right now because I'm waiting for my phone to charge. But I wanted to show you the reveal on my nails. So I did stilettos. I did not form them. I did them with tips that I had ordered off Amazon. So I wanted to show you the outcome. I have a light behind my desk now, so I'm hoping that it'll help the view. It might be too bright. Let me turn it up. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm wondering if the focus is being deterred from the light. So let's see. Okay, so maybe you can see them like this. I did stilettos. On the underside, I did glitter. So it would look pretty when you move your, open up your hand. I'm going to show you the products I use. So on my monitor, I use Eno Couture. Of course, I'm obsessed with it. For the pink, this is not fingernail polish color. And I'm hoping, let me see. Okay, you can see it better back this way. So this is not fingernail polish color on this. This is just acrylic so far. I used Miss You, and this is the Sherbet Pink. 30 milligrams or 30 grams. I use this from missyou.com. I love this powder. It's really easy to work with. And then for the kicker, for my ring finger, this sparkle on it, and I'm going to see if I can show you guys. This sparkle. There you go. I used Cura Sky. I didn't dip it. I used it as it was acrylic powder, and I worked with it that way, which was really awesome to tell you the truth, because I have so many colors up here, and I don't know if you can see them. I don't think you can. Let me see if I can move the camera for you. If you can see, I have so many colors up there that it's pretty awesome that I can use them like this. So, and when you get them, they give you about, this is Time for Selfie D437 from Cura Sky. And here's my, okay, this is 28 grams, but here's my little secret. I don't order these from Cura Sky. I order them from Amazon, and I spend $10 for 28 grams. That to me is a deal. The Amazon, when you order them from Amazon, they are not on Prime, but it only takes about a week to get to you. So it's not like the 3-day turnaround shipping. It's like probably about 5 to 7 days, which is fine, because what I did when I did order these, if you remember my reveal videos, I ordered like 15 or 16 of them. And they broke down in different shipments, so I got them in different shipments, like 3 or 4 here, 4 or 5 here, 2 here, 1 here. So they came in different time frames, but I got them all within a 2-week span, if you guys remember my reveal video. So it was really good. Anyways, I love Cura Sky. They come in really pretty colors. I did do my left hand, and as you can see, I'm starting on my right hand today. I wanted to do a video on it, but I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. And for me, I wanted to take my time, so I don't know how long the video would be, and I'm not sure if anybody would, want to sit there for a while and watch it. But like I said, this is not nail polish on here at all. I have a top coat to hold my stones, and that's it. But for my right hand, I think I'm going to do some of my holographic colors, because I just really enjoy them. And I planned on putting them on this hand, but when I saw the powders come out like this, they looked really pretty. I just was like, okay, I'll just leave it like that because it's really pretty. But for my right hand, I'm thinking I'm going to use probably this green holographic right here, and maybe this purplish blue. It looks more blue here, but it moves to purplish blue, which I think is really pretty. Again, with these holographic colors over here, this 5 set I got from Amazon right here, as you can see, the back of it, I'm not sure if you can see it that well, the back of it, they were requiring you, or not really requiring you, suggesting to you is the proper word, that you put a black gel polish down first before you put these holographic colors on. And that gives them this two-tone look. And I love it, because the gel polish, when it comes out of the bottle, let me show you. When it comes out of the bottle, these are my holographic colors. It's not very dark, if you can see. Now this green is this one right here. And I wonder if I put them up here, if it'll give you, it's trying to focus. But it's a light green, as you can see. And on this, these little fake nails, I can't think of the name right now, it's more of a darker green. But holographic is it's changing colors because of the black gel underneath of it, which is super pretty. So that's what I'm going to try to use today, and maybe I'll use my purple as well. And maybe for a little bit of this video, I'll show you how I remove my my polish. Now, this process can be a little time consuming. Ding, ding, ding. This process can be a little time consuming because when I'm right-handed, so when I'm doing my left hand with my right hand, I can do whatever speed I want because I'm cautious and know my areas. And I also use these drill bits that are non-cut, which you can get from Amazon, or I bought a set of them for $24.97, and I think I got 5 of them plus a cleaner for it. These pink ones I got here, I bought them separately. They are on Prime and they are $9.97 a piece, and they don't cut and they're super easy. Well, again, I'm not going to say they don't cut. I'm sure if you're taking like this one right here, as it has a sharp point right here, I'm sure if you're digging that into your skin, it's going to cut you. This one right here has a rounded tip, so it makes it a little bit more safer for you. So I enjoy using that one, but I do go to this one, which is my pink one is back here.
That's my baby.
This is my baby. Are you watching Underdog?
Mommy, my pants.
Your pants? You want your pants on? This is my pink one. You can't really see it because of the light. These are pink, and these ones over here are white. We're going to show them how we take the nail polish off.
You did it.
Well, how I take it off.
You did it.
That's acrylic powder on
You
there.
did it. You did it.
So I'm just taking off the top layer, and a lot of times I get asked, is it harder to do it with your left hand? At first, yes, it was really hard.
Mommy, look.
Oh, don't do that, sweetheart.
Look, Mommy. Look, Mommy. Look.
Yeah, my love.
Look.
What'd you get? Oh, that's acrylic.
Yes. Yes.
So at first when I started, it was really hard to do my left hand. It was super difficult. But as of doing it for a year on my own, it has become really easy to get done. Now, if you do go high speeds, I will say this will burn. It's not going to not burn you. If you're going high speeds and you're keeping it on your nail, it's going to give you a burning sensation. And it does do that. But today I'm not doing high speeds because for some reason my drill is not going the highest speeds it can. I'm not sure why. It goes much faster than this, but yesterday, like, I had a live video and it just decided to cut off. And I got some information on that it's a safety mechanism within the product, which is awesome. I love that. I wasn't aware of that. The only thing is I feel like it's not going as high as it can go, but that's okay. It's more for my protection, I guess, because sometimes I can get into this and go really fast and not realize that, okay, well, I may have just messed up my natural nail. But it's coming off pretty easy. This is acrylic powder that I had on here, and I have to get them down to a normal length because I'm going to use a tip. I'm not using forms with this. I'm trying to shape it down. And what I've done too is the underside on this set that I did, it was a little bit thick. So I went underneath behind my natural nail and behind the acrylic and I thinned it out. So it'll be easier to remove. And I'm just trying to give you guys a look at how this works when you're doing stuff, and I'm not sure if you can see it that well. I'm hoping you can. I'm going to go under here. And I'm just going to get all this excess off. Thin out my nail and give it a good natural shape so I can put my tip on. And you can see it's still kind of thick, so I'm going to thin that out. You don't want it thick because it's going to give you a lift when you put your tips on. It's going to give you like a pocket inside underneath. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to have that. So I get it down to what I think is going to work for my tips. And then I come back in and I shape it up a little bit more. There's some thick acrylic. And as you can see, I'm trying to shape it up here. I don't know if you can really see it. I hope you can. Now, you can see my undernail here. They're dirty, because I was cleaning the other day. But it's still a little thick on the top, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to get that thickness off. But I still have to come in and get all the color off too, so I'm going to use a different drill bit for that. I want to make sure I get it as thin as I can. And it's good to leave a little acrylic on your nail. It makes it easier for doing this when you're changing up your either to tips or forms. So you're not getting into your natural nail form or your natural nail and it's not like burning, because sometimes it takes a lot of shaping to get the form that you want. And I think that it's good and safe if you have a thin layer of acrylic on the bottom, whether it be clear or whatever color you may have it. I'm going to come down here and shape this a little bit more. I don't want to lose too much. Okay. So let me get this here. Now I can feel the air on my natural nail at the bottom, so I do not have acrylic on it anymore down there. Like I said, it's not very easy when you're using your opposite dominant hand. It can be difficult. But be patient with it, because you don't want to cut yourself, depending on what drill bits you use. Okay. Alright. I'm going to show you what I have real quick because we're already 13 minutes. So it's really thin at this point. I'm going to come in with a file and make sure I can get the perfect form. Just do a little over top here, and I have a little bit of acrylic on my side now, which I'm going to take off. Now I can feel my natural nail under this. So I want to go really easy, because even with files, you can hurt yourself if it's not done right. So I'm going to show you what I have here. Okay, so I've got that down. And this did not take that much time, surprisingly. Usually it takes a little bit more time than this, but it did not. Just flatten this up. Get that little bit of pink off there. Alright. And if I was to keep my nails like this, showing my natural nail bed, and my nail, this would be perfect because I've left a very, very thin, as you can see, very thin layer of acrylic over top. I mean, we're talking super thin, but it'll keep it from breaking. So if you want to take your nails off, your tips or nails that you have formed with gel or acrylic, and you want to take them off, I would suggest, and like I said, I'm not a professional, but I would suggest leaving a very, very, very thin layer of acrylic. That's going to give your nails a hard base. So there won't be any breaking or chipping or anything like that while you're trying to let your nails breathe down here and before you put on your new set if it's going to be a couple days. So that's my advice. You want to not break your nails down to nothing, because if you do, it's going to be kind of hard to get a tip on there or to form your nails. So right now, I'm very pleased with the way my nails look. They're super healthy, thin layer acrylic over top of them, and I can get a good flat tip on this. So I just wanted to show you a little tidbit of how I do it. I think, and that is your process time, is if you're getting them down to nothing, it's going to be time consuming. It will be, because you want to be super careful. You want to make sure it's done right. You want to clean up your cuticles and cut off dead cuticle skin so that you can, and you want to push them back, which stilettos, let me tell you, they're sharp. I put them on my husband's back last night and he was like, ow, that hurts. But, so yeah, this is a good look. And like I say, just take your time with it. Be careful with it. Clean it up. I would definitely wash your hands before, if you want to do a form or change or anything like that. I would wash your hands really good. Wash underneath your nails. Get all that stuff cleaned out under there and cleaned up. And if you have the time, not a lot of people like doing this, but if you have the time, go ahead and take care of that cuticle, that dead cuticle skin right here. You want to get that out of the way because it makes your nails look so beautiful and natural when you go put tips on or you do forms, because it just looks really pretty there. So yeah, so this is my little show off of what my nails ended up being like, and a little bit about how I use my drill and getting my old nails off. Now these nails here, these were done by forms. There is no tips on these, nothing like that. So it's not like I can make a break or there's a lip where I could put something under there to pop them off. Yeah, baby. Okay, get your baba. Alright, so I have a live video of a package reveal I'm going to do for you guys later. And I will do a live reveal on what these end up looking like with my holographic colors. Thank you so much for watching my little video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.